We need more housing. At least, that's what people say is causing these crazy housing prices. And we get it. Even on Subnautica, we're feeling the lack of supply affect the price of our houses. But of course, it takes time to build houses. And the labor costs are quite high as well. What can we do? If only there was some new technology that could mass create things quickly without having to pay laborers. Introducing Larry AI, the newest product from our AI company, Worker Replacement AI. Larry AI can do anything. It can answer your queries, generate images, and even create housing. So we've had Larry AI design completely original housing for us here in Subnautica. Great job, Larry. So, what are you waiting for? Come and be the first to purchase Subnautica's brand new AI housing. Today's AI housing is located in the Grassy Plateaus. The Grassy Plateaus are a large plains-like environment located somewhat close to the surface, making it easily accessible to anyone, whether they travel by Seamoth or by Flipper. However, the Grassy Plateaus do lack a lot of the beautiful scenery present in the kelp forest or the jelly shroom cave, making it a little less desirable for those who enjoy a more captivating and sort of natural scenery. For all these reasons, there will be a 5% price increase to the houses in this area. Now, while the Grassy Plateaus are in close proximity to the kelp forest, they actually don't contain any creep vines at all due to the looser sand and lower depth of the environment. Instead, patches of bloodgrass dot the landscape, providing hiding places for various fauna near the seafloor. Most of these fauna consist of peepers or boomerang fish, but there are a couple that those who purchase an estate in this area may want to look out for. Biters are about the size of a peeper. Their small size and quick speed allows them to quickly swim up to a much larger organism, take a bite, and swim away unharmed. And unfortunately for us, these creatures do not differentiate between fish and person. And so, due to their presence in the region, housing will have their price reduced by 5%. Of course, it's not just little biters. The loose sand in the grassy plains allows another kind of hostile fauna to flourish, the sand sharks. However, unlike the dunes, sand sharks are significantly more plentiful in the Grassy Plateaus. And in this area, the creatures will use not only the sand, but also the bloodgrass to hide along the seafloor. Their presence makes not only swimming, but also simply living in this biome just a bit more dangerous. And therefore, housing in the area will have its price decreased by 10%. Okay, now today we have one more price change that needs to be mentioned on account of our new company, Worker Replacement AI, and its product, Larry AI. In order to have AI build these houses, we needed to prepare a couple data centers so that the requests could be processed. To make the processing faster, the centers needed to be built on site, and so here they are. These data centers will increase AI processing speed by at least 40%, and they'll provide power so that the Larry AI can be accessed at any time, day or night. However, because of the massive amount of power that's needed to run Larry AI, there is a bit more stress on the system as a whole, and therefore any monthly electricity bills will be increased by 10% per month. But of course, that won't affect the initial housing price. However, to have us add your estate into the existing electrical grid, you will be required to pay an extra fee of 15% of the initial housing price. And because your housing was created using AI, there will be a premium AI creation fee of 10% of the initial housing price. Please be aware of these extra fees when bidding for the housing. Okay, and with that, let's get started with the housing tours. Okay, hello everyone, and welcome to the affordable tier AI housing in the Grassy Plateaus. As an affordable tier buyer, I'm sure you're aching to get a taste of this cheaply built AI housing. But before going in, we'd like to reiterate that this housing was built entirely by AI, and therefore no human has yet stepped foot inside. Therefore, just like you, we have absolutely no idea what the inside of this housing is going to look like. Sounds like a great idea. It'll be an adventure for all of us. So, but because it's AI, I'm sure it's competently built just for you, affordable tier housing buyer. Okay, we've already taken too much time. Let's go in. Here is the entrance, it looks like. There we go. And oh, all right, I don't think this is not good. Now, of course, actually, here is the entrance. My mistake. Okay, that other one was, oh, hello. That other one was obviously exclusively an exit. Imagine that. You have a separate exit and entrance. Quite impressive for affordable tier housing. Of course, this here that we just came in is the entrance. Wait. How many hatches are there? So coming through one of your many entrances, we enter the main hall. Fit within AI ladder. Of course, we'll go up the AI ladder later. Now, moving down this hall, you'll find this lovely trash can, apparently, in the middle of the path here, which you might think is a hindrance at first, but of course, this is an AI trash can. Yeah. You can throw away any sort of trash you have with this AI trash can. See? Look. Wow. It'll even take a habitat builder. Amazing. Now moving down, you might notice some of the signs here that Larry AI decorated your housing with. And initially, you might think it just says, well, nonsense. But this is actually AI language made specifically by AI. They all have very poetic meanings to the AI, of course. Okay, so here you can see Larry put a nice chair and a desk at the end of the hallway. So you can work on stuff, I guess. Does he know this is affordable tier housing? But I guess he realized you are an affordable tier buyer, and he made the chair inaccessible to taunt you, I guess. That is a bummer. Very clever, Larry. Okay, so now turning around here, you can see that Larry decorated this entrance area with a lovely, oh my gosh, an absolutely beautiful AI photo. Of course, by AI photo, we mean a photo literally taken by Larry AI, as all the photos in this housing are. So, great photo, Larry. You will be impressed by many other photos taken by Larry and the rest of the housing soon, I'm sure. And so, yeah, down this hallway, we have the wall shelf corner, apparently. For an affordable tier buyer? What are they going to put on them? And of course, the very generous Larry AI installed an AI coffee machine where you can... looks like we cannot reach it. Well, that is a shame. Well, you can look at it and enjoy the sight of the AI coffee machine. What a lovely picture. Ooh, good job, Larry AI. All right, now we should mention that while you're in this housing, you might notice a constant whirring sound. Please do not be alarmed. This is just the sound of the many nuclear reactors in the AI data center that powers Larry AI. It likely will not cause you any harm. Should also be mentioned that if you purchase this housing, you waive your right to sue Worker Replacement AI and their associates should any potential health issues arise due to the constant sound of the reactors. Okay, that is the entire first floor. Quite impressive, Larry AI. This is a well-built house, clearly. Now we can head up this AI ladder here to your second floor. Wow, imagine being an affordable tier buyer with 2 whole floors. We might need to turn down Larry AI's generosity levels. All right, now heading up, you can see an AI microscope and another, wow, lovely AI photo by Larry AI. Very impressive, Larry. Now, of course, Larry was kind enough to, decorate the housing with many wall plants. So pretty. And here is a locker. And, of course, another entrance in case you need an emergency exit. Emergency exit? What? This is affordable tier housing. This is affordable tier housing, right? Isn't this this is affordable tier housing, isn't it? An emergency exit? Another exit? Are you kidding me? And a second floor? Okay, and here we have one more hallway with a small AI chair for resting, if needed, I guess. Please don't worry about the small beam of light passing through the ceiling here. It's perfectly safe as long as it doesn't pass through any vital organs, probably. Okay, and some strange flasks? What? And finally, my God, a bedroom, an actual bedroom. Larry AI went and gifted you affordable tier buyers a whole bedroom with a stylish AI photo to go with it. Amazing. Just amazing. I can't believe he went and did all this. Okay, and that concludes our tour of the affordable tier AI housing in the Grassy Plateaus. The price of this incredible AI housing is $1,010,000. If you'd like to bid on this AI housing, you can do so once this video ends. And you really should, because I doubt there will ever be another affordable tier house this generous. Unbelievable. A bedroom. A bedroom. 2 whole floors. 2 floors! I can't believe it. We're done. We're done. Medium tier time. Let's go. Fucking hell, man. Hello everyone, and welcome to the medium tier AI housing in the Grassy Plateaus. As this housing is built entirely by AI, we haven't even had a chance to look inside yet. So all the new AI features will be a surprise for both of us. So why don't we take a look inside together? And oh, there's a hatch here, but also here. Well, obviously the entrance is on the first floor. So here we go. All right. As you can see, Larry AI has nicely set up various tables for you and maybe some guests to sit about. While wow, look at that. This beautiful AI photo taken by Larry AI watches over the whole room. Nice photo, Larry. And over here, Larry AI cleverly provides you with a locker that doubles as a room separator. Look at that. Very impressive. Separating the chair and table room from these 2 coffee makers, where, only one of which is accessible, but that's fine. But these, of course, are AI coffee makers, right? So the AI coffee that they provide is extra potent, so you really only need 1. Thank you. All right, and moving on here, Larry provided you with, oh, look at this. Here it is. Larry provided you with, why is this empty? An AI break room. This room is carefully designed by AI to be void of any distractions, so you can take a moment's breather after a long week of working your 996 jobs. We do love those new 996 jobs, don't we, right? I know I do. Oh. This is lovely. All right, now coming over here, we have a couple more lovely, wow, AI photos. Good job, Larry. Very, very nice, Larry. He's such a talented photographer. Ooh, wow, look at that. And of course, this is the bedroom. Wow, yes, this bedroom is adorned with some beautiful AI, there it is, AI word art. Ooh, and there's a little one back there too, you can see. It is lovely. And over here we have a lovely AI photo for you to enjoy while you're trying to sleep in this bed. I think trying is definitely the key word here. We could probably get the oh, there it is. And not quite. Well, that's all right. And this bedroom is marked with this orange AI trash can, so you can always find it easily, right? You'll never get lost within this estate. And then Larry knows how valuable a view of nature is for a resident of the estate, so he provided you with this window to gaze upon the beautiful wreckage of the aurora. But of course, that's AI wreckage there, so that's why it looks so good. Okay, now let's move on. Okay, so now after looking around for a while, it seems that Larry AI has decided to separate the 2nd and 1st floor entirely. I'm not really sure why he did that, but it was an educated decision made by AI, so it must be correct. So we'll just go out here and enter the 2nd floor through here. Here we go. And
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh. This is a problem. Okay, so it seems like we walked in on something back there. We would highly suggest not using this hatch as an entrance, maybe exclusively as an exit. Obviously, the entrance to the second floor is right here. Here we go. Okay, oh, and look, there's another one. Oh, lovely. All right, now heading right here, you can see there is a nice AI recreation room. Look at that. Beautiful. It is fit with a changing room surrounded by lockers, and even an AI microscope, in case you find any abnormal moles while changing. Then behind the aquarium here, we're just gonna slide in here, thank you. There is, look at that, a second bedroom. But as this bedroom has more privacy, we would highly suggest you use this as your main bedroom. And you can use the trash can bedroom downstairs as maybe your guest bedroom. The design for this bedroom is so simple and elegant. It's fit with a wall shelf right here for you to put your belongings to make you feel just a little bit more at home. And of course, an AI photo to stylize the room just a little bit. A beautiful design by Larry AI. He even provided you with a window to see the beautiful views. Okay, now heading back, we can go through this little forest of trees here to find a little area of shelves for your AI hat collection. Look at that. A very good idea, Larry. And here, in case you need to suddenly work at any moment, there is a desk in the middle of the hallway that you can sit and just work at. And it's even decorated with a nice, look at that, an AI photo of someone sitting, so you can look at someone sitting while sitting. Yeah. And turning the corner here, we have another table and chair. If you want to enjoy your coffee away from any sort of distractions, you can do so here. Clearly, Larry AI thinks that you medium-tier housing buyers might get easily distracted, which is why he provided you with so many designs to keep focused on the work you need to do. Very well done, Larry. And finally, over here is the, this room. Yep. Okay, and that concludes the tour of our medium-tier AI housing in the Grassy Plateaus. But the price for this housing is $2,550,000. What a price! If you'd like to bid on this housing, and you really should, because the value of AI things is only going to go up, then please wait until the end of the video. Thank you all for coming, and we hope to see you here soon in Subnautica. Hello everyone, and welcome to the high-tier AI housing tour in the Grassy Plateaus. Today, we'll be giving you the opportunity of a lifetime. You will get the exclusive chance to purchase the world's first AI housing built entirely by AI. We made sure of this by making human entry into the estate completely prohibited. Not even we know what the inside looks like yet. So, let's go take a look and see what kind of magnificent home Larry AI made for you, our high-tier buyer. Now we're gonna squeeze in here, right there. Yeah, there you go. See? Oh, don't worry about that. That happens sometimes. All right, here we are. Now, as you are high-tier buyers, we know that you will obviously be arriving by Seamoth. So, we of course entered here through the moon pool. And wow, look at this lovely entry room. And oh, look at this. Here, we have an AI photo taken exclusively by Larry AI. You'll find actually that all the photos in this estate are taken by Larry AI. He's really quite the impressive AI photographer. Okay, now over here is the power generation room. Now, obviously, you'll be using a nuclear reactor as your main source of power. And additionally, Larry AI has provided seats in front of the reactor just in case you'd like to hire someone to keep the reactor running and need them somewhere to constantly be. Additionally, over here, we have a wall for your hat collection. just in case you want to show it off to your workers while they're tending to the nuclear reactor. And on the other side of the moon pool, here, we have this vending machine for, let me just scoot by here, for a quick snack after a long trip. And, okay, now we're gonna squeeze back over here, and in the back here, a corner for your health kit, and a coffee, in case of emergencies, of course. All right, now heading this way, Larry AI has heavily renovated this large room to have various custom hallways and rooms. For example, over here, we have the AI table room. This is clearly a storage area for extra AI tables, in case you need more for all your visitors to the estate. AI really can think of everything, can't it? Okay, now heading into the hall, you'll see it's decorated by many AI photos taken by Larry AI. And of course, a coffee machine, likely for your guests. Now heading over here, you can see that Larry AI has provided you with a lovely guest room. The room is even fit with a chair, so your guests can choose which method they would like to sleep in, be it chair or bed. Lovely. I would bet Larry AI expected this bedroom to be potentially used by one of your workers as well, hence the addition of a coffee maker up there, just to keep them alert, of course. Okay, and over here we have an AI recreation room with some AI chairs to sit on. And then here we have, oh wow, this is the aquarium room. Now, as you can see, it's a little hard to get in there, but that's fine. Inside, Larry has, of course, generously set up a chair so you can have one of your workers sit there while on duty and tend to the aquarium tanks when needed. This aquarium is so beautiful and functional, it could really only be created by AI. Very well done. All right, and let's head back here and... What? What in the world? Okay, so this is actually a really good sign. It seems that Larry AI has begun to take an interest in this weird sounding statue. And the ability for him to take interest means that he's gaining some human-like qualities, which in turn means that he's likely approaching artificial general intelligence. It might only be a year or two until he breaks that AGI glass ceiling. So if you want to get in the ground floor of this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, we highly suggest you invest in our company, Worker Replacement AI. A simple $20 to $50 billion will probably be that extra oomph to push Larry to AGI. And then with that, we can save the world and other stuff, you know? Anyway, across the way on the other side of the moon pool is a seat and table for resting after you return home. There's even a conveniently placed AI trash can that can be used to store unwanted items. And over here is a little desk fit with a radio, in case you want to take notes during one of your important conference calls. Okay, now, of course, this estate also has a second floor. Are you ready to head up? Now see, Larry has been adding extra entrances and exits on the second floor as well for ease of access. Larry AI really is brilliant, isn't he? Okay, now here we have the science station. In case you want to make a quick scientific discovery in the comfort of your own home, here we have one of Larry AI's lovely word signs in AI language. So unique. And of course, another area over here we have for your AI hat collection. Larry AI really loves hats. And then here is the conference room within your own home. You can use this window here to see and interact with the other parties. See? Hello. And use the radio on the wall here to talk to them. And below, if you want to keep track of your workers, you can see them in the large room below you. And you can, watch them to your heart's content. Moving on, we have over here the second conference area. Another radio for them. And another... it seems like another conference is happening across the way. Okay. And over here is the coffee area, fit for conferences, so you and your guests can have all the coffee you'll ever need. So you can keep your mind fresh while doing the world's most important work. Okay. Now here, finally, is your bedroom. Fit with... Thank you. Fit with the conference area. And here's a little radio, and you can see your other conference parties. And, of course, all the machines you'll ever need, and even a bench. Fantastic. And in the back here, we have a couple AI chairs placed in case you would like to take a seat slightly outside your bedroom. And then, of course, in the back here, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 possible escape hatches. And, of course, the statue. And we can, oh. That's awkward. Now, of course, there was this whole other part of the estate, right here. But there doesn't seem to be any way to go over there from inside the estate, nor does there seem to be any hatch that you can use to enter this area of the estate. So, yeah, it seems like there's absolutely no way for anyone to go in or out. Larry AI has apparently made this building entirely for the purposes of giving it to the statue. Now, you might think that this is useless, and Larry AI is just wasting your money. But on the contrary, oh my gosh, this could be the first ever evidence of AGI in Larry AI. If you purchase this housing now, and Larry AI becomes the first ever AGI model in the whole world, then you will be able to sell this property for 100, no, probably 1,000 times the amount that you originally purchased it for. We ask that you consider this when making your bid. And we also ask that you consider, of course, funding more AI research for worker replacement AI. Okay, and that concludes the tour of the high-tier AI housing in the Grassy Plateaus. The price for this housing comes to... $4,300,000,000. Wow, what a steal. After a quick confirmation of your finances, we will allow you to bid on this housing once this video ends. Thank you all so much for coming, and we hope to see you soon here in Subnautica. Okay, and that concludes our housing tours of the new AI housing in the Grassy Plateaus. Unfortunately though, we didn't have any time to give you a tour of our AI data center. If you would like to see a tour, and pricing for that place as well, we've added the video to our Patreon, as well as a second bonus video. For just $1, you can have access to these 2 new videos, as well as any other Patreon videos I've made, plus some other stuff as well. Okay, and now for the bidding. Larry AI, would you like to do the honors? 3, 2, 1, E. Yes? Who is this? Oh, hello there. Why, yes, of course. Okay. Alright, thank you. Okay, thank you everyone for your bids. The bidding has now finished. And today's special AI housing has been won by a private buyer. Now, we do of course value the privacy of all our buyers. However, unfortunately, by law, we must reveal the identity of those who purchase an estate from us. So the buyer of these estates is named Gary Mellison. Anyway, this concludes today's housing tours. Thank you everyone for stopping by, and don't forget to look out for the public release of Larry AI. He could be replacing a job near you soon. Right, Larry? Right. Alright, Larry, let's try a couple more prompts. Why is housing so expensive? Alright. Okay, how about this? What kind of housing should we provide in our next video? Alright. But would you like to see all our viewers purchase an estate and move to Subnautica? Oh.